Today we're taking a drive around Ellijay, Georgia. This is at the base of the Blue Ridge Mountains in North Georgia, and it's most well known in 2026 as a vacation, rental, staycation hotspot. There's a lot of outdoor activities to do in the area. There's wineries, vineyards, lakes, rivers, tubing, hiking, biking, everything outdoors. And they also have a beautiful downtown, historic downtown, which I'll be showing y'all as well. So sit back and enjoy the scenery of Ellijay, Georgia. Now this is actually apple country. A lot of people think of Georgia as peaches. Peaches, but not in Ellijay. Ellijay is all about the apples. They have hard cider spots up here. Some of the most amazing hard ciders you'll ever find. There's apple orchards. Come in October. You can pick your own apples. And I'll also be putting up some information on Ellijay. Now the main purpose of these videos, I help people find their spot within Georgia. I don't call myself a relocation expert. I am not a real estate agent. I simply offer boots on the ground services to anyone in need. And I've said this in previous videos. When I moved from the West Coast to Georgia, I had to make multiple trips, scouting out different properties. And oh boy, it gets very expensive doing that. And I said, I wish I had somebody I knew in Georgia that could just go and check out these properties for me, and I wouldn't have to make a trip back. And then when I found a place, then there were extra steps. I had to come back and do inspections. I had to be there for this or that. It gets very, very, very expensive to relocate. So if you need someone that you can trust and you can count on to give you unbiased information and feedback on any areas in the whole state, you can contact me, and I'll be more than happy to help for a very reasonable price. Now, admittedly, people aren't really moving to Ellijay from other states per se. It is more of a vacation hotspot, but with remote workers these days, you can go pretty much anywhere. One example of that is I was born and raised in Arizona, and our northern towns are beautiful, just like Ellijay, Blue Ridge, Helen, and really only retirees live there. But in the age of remote workers and the great migration during the pandemic, the Californians all moved into those northern states. Flagstaff, Sedona, Prescott, overrun by Californians. So the wonderful people of Ellijay are also dealing with their own struggles with migrations of people coming over, and they probably don't appreciate me making this video. And I do apologize in advance, but I'm mainly showing this this town for people who just need a place to unwind for a weekend or a week or so, and then skedat, boogie on out, get the heck out of Dodge. Okay, but some people will be like, hey, maybe I want to live here full time, and that's all right too. Y'all can make room for a few more, right? People of Ellijay. Okay. But as y'all can see, Ellijay's downtown is 1900s architecture. It's been preserved. There's a lot of shops and restaurants and boutiques to choose from down here. So it's not just outdoor. It's not just sitting in a cabin staring at a tree. You can definitely hit downtown Ellijay for amazing food. It is definitely a foodie spot. Amazing drinks, breweries, wine, you name it. And typically speaking, the weather in Ellijay is cooler than the rest of Georgia. You are relatively close to the Tennessee border, so during the winter, still considered mild winters, but you're more likely to see snow more consistently than the people in Atlanta and the South areas. So if you don't mind snow, Ellijay might be for you. Me personally, I'm good with that. I like hot weather. Plus, I'm getting old, and my joints need the warmth. Let me go ahead and take this opportunity to mention that I actually began making these videos on TikTok. So if you want small 1-minute bite-sized videos of hundreds of downtowns in Georgia, go and check me out on TikTok at DriveATL. Here on YouTube, I'm Drive Atlas. See what I did there? See what I did there? But on TikTok, it's DriveATL. And not only do I make downtown videos, but I also scope out different cities in the Atlanta metro area, and I show y'all the current prices of homes from an apartment all the way up to a luxury home. People really appreciating those videos, and they can't believe I'm not a real estate agent. Oh, well, you must be in real estate finance then. Oh, you must have something to do with real estate. You must be a home inspector. No, I'm just a guy making videos for my fellow human beings, helping y'all out. But as I mentioned before, I do offer boots on the ground services. So if you need someone trusted, they can go and scope out areas or specific properties for you. I'll take video, photos. I'll give you my personal feedback on it. I'm not a home inspector, but I know a whole lot about homes. I've purchased many homes, sold many homes, and I know a thing or two about houses. And I can definitely give you some good feedback on whether it's a house to pursue or maybe a house to sidestep. And listen, y'all, if you enjoy this content, definitely hit me with a subscribe, comment on the video, share it with your friends. It helps me get the word around. This is a relatively new channel, just getting it off the ground, so I appreciate any assistance with that. Thank you very much. And during this Ellijay trip, I hit a bunch of other North Georgia towns. So if you're interested in the other towns surrounding here, like Talking Rock, Blue Ridge, Helen is amazing. There's other towns in the Blue Ridge Mountains that are equally amazing. So feel free to check out my other videos. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and hopefully I will see y'all on the next one.